Our training camp has been really strong. I mean, the work ethic and the pace the guys have been practicing with has been real good, and it was good to see that carry over in the first period. You know, we've talked a lot about, good practice habits help you play good games, and I thought the first period showed that.
Yeah, I mean, even the power play didn't get a goal, but I mean, it seemed like they knew what they were doing out there.
Yeah, no, we've practiced it yesterday, and then we've been running, numerical advantage type drills to work on that, and I thought they threw it around pretty good in the offensive zone. I know that power play time expired, but it was basically a power play goal. Given the fact that it went in right as the guy came out of the box. So no, I thought all special teams were good. The 5-on-5 play, we played a lot more determined. So it was a good start.
You don't have a whole heck of a lot of time, do you? I mean,
no.
It's like 1 week. You gotta put these together here. So you gotta make some decisions now, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, you got guys like Fraze who've come in and played really well. Blazek on the back end's done a good job. Even the VJ kid that I didn't know anything about. He's come in and done a real good job. So yeah, it's a good problem to have when you have a lot of depth. So we got a long way to go, and we got only a few days before opening night. So we got to make sure we're ready to go.
So today's game and tomorrow's game, I mean, are these situations where guys can make the team, or they not make the team?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's why we're playing certain guys, so our development team can take a look at them and make some decisions. So it's a big day tomorrow. For some guys, some guys are here. I mean, that's the contract situation, and they've earned to be here. But we want to make sure that we get a good look at the guys we think deserve it and that have played well during camp.
And Dan, Dan Ellis seemed to pick things up there third period. I mean, he made some big stops for you.
Yeah, he did.
He's a great player.
Yeah, I mean, he's an NHL goaltender. Just the numbers dictated that he came down, for us here. But he's a good guy, good pro, and I think he'll be really good for our young goaltenders.
You get a couple of goals like that from Bobby Butler tonight. That's going to make you a good coach.
Yeah, you know what? Good goalies, good players make good coaches, right? And Bobby is in unbelievable shape. I mean, he really worked hard in the summertime. He's got an extra step in his game, and he's done everything that we asked him to do. And hopefully he gets a chance, to get called up to Florida when the opportunity comes. But what I like about him is, he's focused on here and not worrying about any phone ringing for a call up.
Yeah, I just he led the team in scoring last year, so I mean it shouldn't be a surprise. But I mean tonight, those are a couple of pretty cool goals.
They were beautiful goals. But the thing that I really like about him is his leadership on the bench in the locker room. He's not a rah-rah type of guy, but he knows when to say the right thing, and he usually comes through with a big play and a clutch goal.
You gotta wait for the final cuts and everything before you guys decide who's going to wear the C this year, or is that... Yeah,
we want to put a leadership group together, and we want to have a team vote. Let the players decide who the captains are going to be, and we've got everybody here. We're not getting anybody else from the big club, so we'll probably have the vote on Tuesday, and get that going.
What do you see? What do you see as far as the crystal ball here? I mean, are you going to make some decisions as far as what type of play you're going to play based on the players, or based on what the organization wants? No,
we're going to do exactly what Gerard's doing in Florida. Him and I had a long chat about that, and we're going to play the exact same systems. But it's going to be a fast-paced, aggressive forechecking game, which is what he wants to do in Florida, and we need to do that down here. It's the only way the organization's going to move forward is if we're all doing the same thing.
Right, because I mean, if a guy gets called up, it's pretty easy to step in.
Right, and it's not fair, especially the kids who are going up for the first time. They got enough stress on their plate getting called up to the NHL. So if we can eliminate the systems piece of it by doing the same thing they're doing, then it only bodes well for everybody.